Hey, good evening, apartment hackers. It's David Monroe, CCIM, and I'm coming to you today from my luxurious hotel room here in Mobile, Alabama. Say hello to Layla. Say hi, Layla. She's my boxer. Anyway, we have two other dogs in here somewhere. So today I want to talk about an apartment hack on how to determine whether the rent growth that you're anticipating can actually be achieved or not. And this is something I don't see a lot of people do. And the only reason why I really know this hack is because I owned a property management company for a short period of time. And, we learned that when we are trying to qualify certain tenants, they have to meet certain criteria. Well, one of the things that 99% of all apartment complexes, especially larger ones, have a qualification of, that's they want the tenant to be able to have an income of 3 times the rent amount. So their monthly income should be 3 times the rent amount. So where can you find that information to know whether the area around, and we call it a trade area, around that apartment complex, say within a mile or so, will actually, let me turn this off here, will actually fit that rent bump or not. Hey, Furman, I see you down there. Good to see you, buddy. So what you do is you need to go to a resource that will allow you to pull the per capita income of that certain marketplace. Now, most of the places you go that are free on the internet, and I left 2 of them in the description of the video. Bestplaces.net is a good place to go for a lot of demographic data, and an even better one is datausa.io. This is a really good source. I actually just found this the other day. Now, I use a source called Site to Do Business. They pull their data straight from ESRI, which is the largest data provider in the world. You guys don't have access to that. If you did, it'd cost you about $5,000 a year. As a CCIM, I actually get it for free. And if you're a member of the CCIM Institute, not necessarily a CCIM, but a candidate, you can also get Site to Do Business for free. So Furman, you're talking about wanting to become a CCIM. When you join, you will get access to Site to Do Business, and it is the best tool for demographics there is on the planet. So anyway, that apartment hack is you want the income for that tenant to be 3 times the amount of rent. So if the rent is $700 a month, well, then they need to be bringing home $2,100 a month. So how do you figure that out? Well, if you go and look at the per capita income for that trade area, it will tell you what an individual's income is. Now, it's going to be hard to do for like families. You can look at household income and determine families. But for individuals, like if it's a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio, then you know that per capita income is going to equal what they can afford. So if that per capita income is $21,000 a year, then you would divide 12,000 or 21,000 by 12. And let me pull out my old handy dandy calculator here because I can't do that in my head. So if we go 21,000 divided by 12, that gives us $1,750 a month. So they would not meet our rent bump that we want to create. So if I'm purchasing an apartment complex and I think it can get $700 a month for my studios or my 1-bedrooms, but the per capita income for that trade area is only 21,000, I need to rethink whether I can actually get that rent bump or not. So that's the hack I wanted to tell you guys. Nobody in investing really uses that. At least I don't hear anybody using that. And again, the only reason why I know is because I own that property management for some time. So take a look at the resources. Go to bestplaces.net. It is an incredible tool. It's free. It'll give you a lot of data about certain marketplaces. Just put in the city and state wherever you want to go, and that'll pull up the data for that area. It'll pull up crime, health, economy, jobs, people, all kinds of information. And if you want to go even deeper than that, go to that databaseusa.io. That is a really incredible resource, and the tools there look extremely accurate. So that would be that'd be one I would trust outside of Site to Do Business. So let's see. Furman says, definitely appreciate all the information. Hey, Furman, I really appreciate you being on, buddy. It's you and me, man. We're kind of one-on-one right now, but we'll get more people on as we get going. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you're enjoying these videos, let me know. I'm going to start posting them live to my new group, which is apartment hacking. So if you go into Facebook, type in the search bar up top, apartment hacking, then you should be able to go right into the group. Just ask to join, answer a couple questions, and I'll get you right in. We're already having a good time having conversations in there. So hope you guys have a good evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.